Eat it, Kaiba. Can you help? What if I put it up here? Is that better? Now that it's in the pile with all the other treats? Many, many treats you got going on here. Including some cheese toast. And we have victory. Alright. Now that the contest of Kaiba versus Meat Stick is over, we can get to the next contest. Of new set versus old set. I love how I like doing this introduction of putting Modern Horizons down and then rotating it to fit the actual way that it goes. So it's special. And it is special because it definitely has some really cool lands in it, first off, which I did not realize when I bought this set. And it kicked the snot out of Tarkir the first round, so this might be our first landslide, depending on how this goes. Sorry, Kaiba. Headphones got underneath of him. I need to get some new headphones soon, hopefully, if I can eventually get my darn credit card to come in. In the meantime, though, I guess enough of that. We don't need to discuss that. What we need to do is crack some packs. So we will start with the old set, because the old set won last round. And for those who are interested, I mentioned in my last video that I had a zombie I'm trying to build. It's Nefari. Betrayals something. Crap, I forgot the last part. But it's from the Dungeons and Dragons set. And it's pretty cool. I do have one land that is a Snow Glimmer Valley, so it's like a colorless snow land, so I can use that for blue or black, but I still need at least one blue and one black, or two of one of the set. Doesn't matter which. Personally, I prefer one of each, just because that would be more fun, but anyways. Ooh, shiny goblin token to start us off. That is a good way to start us off. We like shiny tokens. Only shiny on one side, though. And a nice art card. I'm not sure what card that's supposed to actually be the art from. Damn, that looks fierce. This is definitely not made for kids. Alright, let's see what we start out with. Oh, another snow-covered mountain. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to get snow-covered mountains. They're beautiful. They're very beautiful. But I want the snow-covered swamp and the snow-covered islands so bad. 5 more chances to pull one of each, or 2 of one. Maybe there'll still be something in here. We'll see. But I think you only get 1 snowland per pack. Force of Negation. If it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay this card's mana cost. Ooh, I think this is one of the really good ones, isn't it? It might be. I can't remember for sure. Counter non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile and... I think it is. I think that's one of the really valuable ones. You guys will have to let me know in the comments, because I never actually look up prices until after my videos. But I'm thinking this might have just won this darn contest just on that one alone. And I might have to start doing a pack trick. Etchings of the Chosen. Etchings of the Chosen enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. Creatures of the... You control of the chosen type get +1/+1. And sacrifice a creature of the chosen type. Target creature you control gains it. Ooh. I think that's going in my vampire deck when I revamp that in the near future. Yeah, I definitely messed up by putting these in this order, I think. But we'll see when we get near the end of the pack. I might be wrong. Talisman of Resilience isn't bad. I don't like the fact that it deals 1 damage to me. I've never been fond of the ones that deal damage, but at least it gives you something. Ooh, we got a Dredgescape Sliver. Each sliver you control, each sliver card in your graveyard has Unearthed 2. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield. Well, I don't play Slivers 1, and 2, I don't like Unearth, so that is going to the bottom. Rank Officer, however, is a zombie, and I do love zombies. When this thing enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, create a black zombie token. Solid start. Pay 1 and a black, tap this, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Each opponent loses 2 life. You know what? You just made up for it, though. You go right to the top, sir. Still not as good as that. And we got another sliver. Holy crap. Maybe I'll be forced to make a slivers deck at some point because of all this. Slivers I control have first strike. So far, I think I have 4 slivers. Like 4 different ones. Like I have a whole bunch of the one red sliver, but I think I have 4 unique slivers so far. Iceberg Cancrix. Or Cansrix. I'm not sure. Probably Cansrix. It's a snow creature. Whenever another snow permanent enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target player put the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Nice. I'll mid that. It'll be great in my zombie deck that I want to build if I get the damn lands I need. I may have to go out and buy another set of these packs just so that I have them on standby for when I want to build that deck. But these were quite the expensive packs. Well, you know what? They're not going to be expensive compared to Final Fantasy. Anyways, cycling 2 in a green. It's 7 for a 6/5, and when I cycle this, I can search my library for basic land, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. Basically, I don't intend to actually summon this, I guess, is the idea. I'm gonna min it. Return from extinction. Choose one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return 2 target creature cards that share a creature type from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh, nice. That would work really well in a zombie deck, for example. Goblin Shaman. Unfortunately, my goblin that I want to build is only red-green, so I won't be using her, but what does she do? Whenever Wart-Eye Witch or another creature you control dies, scry 1. I mean, I just finished touching up my sacrifice deck, but that probably still wouldn't go in there anyways. There are other decks, though, that might go in for sure. I'll admit that. Winding Way. Choose creature or land. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards of the chosen type into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. I mean, that's a great way to get a bunch of lands if you're stuck. I'm gonna top that. Ephemerate. Exile a target creature card you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. And this has a rebound. It only costs 1 to play. I'm gonna definitely put that to the top. Choking Tethers. Tap 4 target creature card, tap up to 4 target creatures. It has cycling in a blue, and when you cycle, you may tap 1 target creature. Mid. And Blade Black Sliver. There would be my 5th one. As long as you have no cards in hand, sliver creatures you control have this creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Okay. Again, I really don't want to build slivers. I honestly never enjoyed playing against them when Anthony ran them. I love you, Anthony, but slivers are definitely not my favorite creature type. I think they have too much synergy, to be perfectly honest. There's synergy, and then there is, hey, everybody, I'm going to give you my ability. Oh, I'm gonna give you my ability too. And that's basically what Slippers do. Alright. I again believe that this is like a really valuable slash expensive card. So I think that right now, in terms of like cash value, this still is probably the best pack. But this contest is not based on cash value. This contest is based on card value. And right now there's only 6 cards at the top. And, I mean, the Snowland does count, in my opinion, unfortunately, against Tarkir. But, I mean, if Tarkir can give me, like, a fetch land, for example, that would definitely beat a Snowland by far. So, yeah. Let's see what we get from Tarkir. And see if this goes 1-1, or whether this will be a 2-0 start for Modern Horizons. We got a Dragon token. And a Warrior token. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Alright, we got Molten Exhale. Cast a spell as though it had flash if you behold a dragon as an additional cost to cast. And this thing deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Otherwise, it's a sorcery. Not bad. You know what? I'll top that. It can go well in my dragon deck, possibly. As an additional cost to cast, sacrifice a creature, exile a creature or planeswalker. That is actually really good. I do play a lot of token decks, so that's not going to matter to me in that sense. Sagu Pummeler. This is a new one. I haven't pulled this yet. Reach. 4/4 for 4. And I can pay the renew cost, exile this card from my graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters, and a reach counter on target creature. I like it. Unending Whisper. Draw a card, harmonize. That's the ability I was thinking the other one was. So you will have to pay the full amount to do that, but it's still worth it. Definitely worth it in a mono green deck. I might be putting that into my mono green deck when I edit it. This thing, draw a card, harmonize 5, and a blue. It's okay. Sorcery speed. I'm gonna min it. Osseous Exhale. As initial cost to cast a spell, you may behold a dragon. Deals 5 damage to attacking or blocking creature, and if a dragon was beheld, you get 2 life. At a cost of 2? Pretty damn good. Rebellious Strike. Target creature is +3/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Why not? Storm Shriek Feral. Ooh, I like that one. Discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards for the Omen. And on the other side, you get a 3/3 for 5, but it ends up with having Flying Haste, and you can pay 1 in a red to give it +1/+0 until end of turn. Pretty solid. Definitely better for the Omen ability, probably, I think. Defibrillating Current. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. Pretty solid. Dragon Brood's Relic. Pardon me, gotta grab a drink. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Pay 3 in Wooburg, sacrifice this, create a 4/4 dragon token named Reliquary Dragon that's all colors. It has flying, lifelink, and when this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. I do have that token, so I'm pretty happy that I now have a reason to play it. I will keep that top. Even though that's expensive, I will keep that top. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Draw a card, then you may discard a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, Glacial Dragon Hunt deals 3 damage to target creature. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ooh, legendary! Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. Is this the commander from the commander deck? I'm not sure. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard it. You may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. I do like that it's a May ability, so I don't have to do it if I don't want to. You know what? I like that a lot. You just beat out the Force Negation, because you are actually more entertaining for me to play. And I can put the Force Negation in you, so booyah. Windcrake Siege. Choose either Mardu or Jeskai. Mardu if an attacking If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, you get to trigger it another time. Or, at the beginning of your upkeep, create a red goblin creature token. It gains lifelink and haste until end of turn. Neat. Very neat. Crotic Nestguard. I don't think this is a very good holo, unfortunately. Defender. This creature can attack this turn as though it didn't have defense. Yeah, not really. And for our land... Oh, just a Tranquil Cove. I'm still happy to get a Tranquil Cove, but I really want the Pinched Hands. That goes there. There was a lot of really useful stuff in that pack. I mean, I probably put too much up here, to be honest. I'll go quickly through this and see. I mean, that can go mid. This stays up top. This stays up top. That only works in a very specific deck. I'll put that mid. You know what? The rest of that's pretty good, though. Maybe not the Rebellious Strike. No, even the Rebellious Strikes. You know what? We can debate this in the comments. And I'm sure somebody will. Because they're definitely going to be like, how the heck could you not give Force Negation? Force of Negation the win, because Force of Negation is, like, crazy valuable. Blah, 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 blah. But... And this very well could be the Precon commander. I actually did not buy that Precon, so I have no idea what their Precon commander was. I don't think that is the one from the Precon. I think the one from the Precon did something else. I'll look that up after this video, too. After this video, I may change my mind, but for right now, I'm giving it to Dragons of Tarkir Dragonstorm. I think Dragonstorm took this one. You guys can debate it with me in the comments if you disagree. And like I say, I will check Force of Negation's price. I will check to see if that's the commander. If that is the commander from the commander deck, I'll call this one a tie. But if it's not, I think that's a really neat commander to build around. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Much love to you all from me. You take care. Have a good Thursday. Bye.